Hello, we're at our Global Family Farm here on July 11th, also with the People's Revolutionary Garden Network. And we collaborate and work together to feed people by growing crops, a diversity of crops, to feed a diversity of people. So today we're going to harvest our beans and our potatoes. Let's take a look. So in this field I had a mixture of beans and potatoes, both indigenous to the Americas. We have a crop here of yellow and purple, they call it tricolor beans. Yeah. And the green beans, of course. And that provided nitrogen for the potatoes that are underfoot and in between the beans.
Look at all.
So in one field we have a diversity of crops of corn. Not the corn, I'm sorry. We have the squash and potatoes. Okay, to reiterate again, we got beans, we have potatoes in one field, two staple crops. And then over here we got the squash. Look at the jungle of squash. Trying to build this in the style of a plaza, like a little courtyard, and with the center point being a teepee here in the Americas section in direction of west. And north is Europe and Mediterranean, and east is Asia, and south is south of the equator, the continents of Africa and Australia. So this is our global family farm where we grow crops that are from around the world and promoting diversity and tolerance and unity. It's like a unity consciousness farm. We got berries over here, and our incentive is if you come out here and pick, you get to eat the berries to take home with you. We also have grapes. This is pineapple, guava, blackberry, and we also have raspberries. Greenhouse, which is a big addition to have. We refurbished it out of an old leftover one. Looks much better now. Here is the European section where we have vegetables from Europe and the Mediterranean, such as artichokes. We have asparagus. We have members of the brassica family, the broccolis, the cabbage, the kale, beets, onions, garlic, leeks, all crops that are coming from the north, from Europe, and herbs too. A whole herb garden section here: lavender, Santolina, comfrey. This in front of us here is one of the artemisias. Wormwood, it's commonly called. And then we have the fruits. We have plums, we have apples and pears, pomegranates and olives and mulberries from this section of the world, the European continent and Eurasia. And that's what where raspberries come from, is Eurasia. So we're moving into the divide here between the Europe section of the farm and then over into the Asian section, where there's also plums from Asia and apricots and peaches. The stone fruits are indigenous to Asia. Raspberries, so also our citrus. We have trouble growing them out here. It gets a little bit too cold. Bamboo, we have a whole bamboo stage here at our Global Family Farm. Peaches growing on this tree here. And then summer vegetables for Asia is going to be the eggplant and cucumbers and basil. So we have a polyculture, we have a diversity of crops, we grow them together. And this is the Asia section. We have a little kitchen, outdoor kitchen with barbecue and sink and countertops to cook and eat, and have programs showing diversity of food cultures. We have a little meeting area here in the middle, call it the epicenter. Picnic areas underneath grape arbors. And then in Africa, we're trying to figure out what crops from Africa we can grow. I do have luck growing the gourds. So we have African gourds. And then some of the grains from Africa. This one is millet. And just planted some sorghum here. And we are growing corn because we needed the space. And so we have one plot of corn here. And then we have a second plot of corn here. And then we're going to have a third plot of corn as well here in the Africa section, because that has become a staple crop for, home gardeners, for homesteads, for farmers to be resilient and have backyards that can grow food. That's what we're trying to showcase out here, is having some self-reliance, self-resilience, self-efficacy. But to do that together with others. So we have volunteer days on Sundays, and we have 4 other people who are going to come to help to harvest the beans and the potatoes today. And we're always planting something out here every week as well. Pets are welcome. There's Rowdy. All right. So welcome to the jungle.